Hitler rose to power 1933, Treaty of Versailles 1919, be ending World War I, establishing League of Nations that didn't really work, but let's all have patience. Leaving Germany butthurt cause they paying a lot of dollars, 33 billion, Poland was just starters.
Treaty of Versailles started World War II, Germany fell, other countries were hella foo. Hitler invaded Poland for citizens living space. He wanted Austrians to be the supreme race. Hitler killed the Jews in large masses.
I hate looking at the photos with my glasses.
Let me tell you something you won't believe. The Germans in Britain launched the Blitzkrieg. This forced Britain to make the Allied powers because the taste of defeat is much too sour. War was declared by Britain and France, but still, they stood no chance. Pretty soon, all that was left was Dunkirk. The seas were full of Germans that lurk. Russia was invaded under the Barbarossa operation, but the Nazis in the cold were left in desperation.
December 7th, 1941, let me tell you just what Japan had done. Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. Hold up, let me not roast Hitler's barber. 1942, Singapore fell to Japanese in February. 25,000 prisoners were took. It was very scary. America took a dub at the Battle of Midway, turning point of Pacific War. That was a pretty good day. Around 1942, Hitler began his decimation, sending all the Jews to the train stations. 1.1 million killed at Auschwitz alone. Hundreds of helpless families, ripped and torn.
Axis versus allies had just begun. Unlike COD, this war ain't no fun. Many battles like Guadalcanal. Also, the Germans headed to Stalingrad. Stalingrad for the Germans was a loss. They got shown who was the boss. The USSR was not about play games. Losing soldiers to them was no shame. Italy was also forced to surrender, and into the Allied powers they entered. Now let's switch it up to D-Day. Let me hop off cause my homie got something to say.
The battle happened in the summer. People were at the beach, it was a bummer. Landed at Omaha on June 6, ready to beat up those German fricks. On this day, the dub was taken and the Allies' dominance was never again mistaken. Auschwitz by the Soviets was liberated, leaving Allies' victory not to be debated. Hitler took his life on the 7th of May, forcing the Germans to surrender on this day. But let's not forget about Japan. They thought America couldn't, but America can. Nagasaki and Hiroshima felt the bomb's heart. The costs were more than an express credit card. America was left with Truman as president, and that's how the story of World War II went.